Good morning, dear friends from around the world. Today, I would like to share with you about my visit to Sri Lanka last year. Last year, you can say it was from 31st of July to 14th of August. And the memories, learning, they were beautiful. I'm planning again in 2019 to visit. The visit was at the invitation of Sunfo International, a UN collaborative organization headed by Dr. Deshapriya Vijatunge, a wonderful host and a brilliant man who made this visit, excuse me, very interesting as well as, really memorable. It started with a warm welcome by Ms. Rashida Yusuf from Sri Lanka, definitely, and her team from different SDG groups who were there at the airport to welcome. And very interestingly, I really felt like to be very important person. And after the welcome, we had to travel to the area where we had first activities. It is called Mavanela. In the way we had superb kind of South Asian dinner, and then after the stay was arranged at Mavanela. The Mavanela area, whoever is visiting Sri Lanka, I would definitely recommend you to visit because this is the place full of nature. You find out countryside there, very beautiful. People are very nice. You can have a lot of things to visit. You have the elephant orphanage very near to there. You have beautiful golf grounds. You have nice town to visit, and we had a beautiful start of day with a press conference and a meeting with the youth leaders of SDGs, sustainable development goals, who were gathered at the place, at the hotel where we were staying. And we had a detailed meeting how they are working on different SDGs. Some people they are working on human rights, the others are working on education, women rights. People are working on peace, and so on. Different elements, different components of SDGs they are working on. And now I would just like to tell you in short that we had 3 days stay there, and in 3 days stay we had a wonderful, we had wonderful chances to meet the different youth leaders, different religious youth leaders. We had chance to deliver different sessions to the people, youth, especially from different faiths. We visited the Muslim religious institutes. We visited a Buddhist religious institute. We went to, uh, you know, others Hindu, Tamil temples as well. So we had a beautiful chance to meet different type of people around from different faith. And the most interesting thing is this, that those kind of misperceptions were there, or the things were in mind, or especially through the media, they helped me to change the perception, because the people were beautiful, they were lovely, they were quite great in the terms of hospitality. They were receiving me just like uh, really, I felt like to be their family member. I felt like to be the person from the same country. And the most beautiful thing which touched me, it is that they have great affection, they have great admiration, great love for Pakistan. So that brings the people of countries even more closer. So I felt like to be not in any new country, where I can just take time to adjust. So I was having good interaction with the youth. Continuously, we have the discussions on different topics, such as future collaborations, how the youth of both countries can be brought closer, how we can work on spreading peace around the world, how we can talk about the education for everyone, how we can talk about to promote the women education and so on. The beautiful things, beautiful people, the stay went on. We also had a chance to visit Kandy, a beautiful town about 40 minutes, 45 minutes drive from Manila. And Kandy has one of the oldest South Asian university and one of the biggest university in Southeast Asia in the terms of area, and really well developed. We had a chance to be there and a meeting with the vice chancellor of the university for future collaborations, as well as we had visits of different kind of factories. Especially they have the beautiful gems of Sri Lanka, so we visited those factories as well. We had a chance to observe the live theater. That was wonderful, with the cultural dances as well as cultural performances. And this journey felt like to be really amazing to me, because I love meeting people, I love talking to them, I love making new friends. And at Kandy also we were being welcomed by the hosts there, and we had the house party, a house meeting, a kind of meet the press, as well as a lot of traditional gifts and sharing of gifts, sharing of ideas. It was my second trip to Kandy, so I enjoyed it more, because a year before I also had a chance to visit, so I enjoyed it more in the terms of beautiful Kandy and its weather. There were some kind of disturbance because of religious problems, I guess, a year or so back. But now things are settled down, and people have understood that they need to just have the reconciliation. They have to understand, they have to live together, so they have to respect each other's way. So I didn't find anything like that. It was quite normal routine. All were having their lives. Candy is beautiful in, and we saw a lot of uh, uh, woody trees. There are a lot of trees, uh, and they are very interesting, very beautiful. And now, after returning from Kandy, we're back to Colombo, where we had a meeting with the Minister of Peace. He really felt great when he knew that I am from Pakistan. The most interesting thing was that as soon he knew about that I am from Pakistan, he came from, he was a little far, hugged me, and greeted me about the arrival of new government in Pakistan, and he asked me that how do you think, that what do you expect from your new prime minister. I told him that yes, see, the whole nation has elected him, so it means that everyone is hoping the best from him as well. And even we are hoping to have the stronger relationship with the brotherly countries and friendly countries like Sri Lanka and all others. And we will definitely hope for the better relations with our neighboring countries as well. So I also invited him to visit Pakistan and have meet you know our youth, and we can have some sessions on peace too. He greeted us that the conditions we have come through, especially when we talk about peace. So the minister also greeted that Pakistan has done a marvelous job, and now Pakistan is going to have the better days, especially when we talk about peace. Now, Colombo, we had also SDGs walk, and beside this, we had a lot of meetings. I was being invited by different SDG leaders, different coordinators from Sanfo, and Also had a chance to see Colombo again, visited different temples, we visited different places, different grounds, hockey grounds, cricket grounds, as well as the town center. Had a chance to walk properly and see the things. The visit, next, our visit was to Putlam. Putlam is a town. Oh, sorry. Let me. No, before Putlam, we had a visit to Batticaloa. It's the eastern province, and the eastern province is also wonderful. We had visit to Batticaloa. We visited different beaches in Batticaloa. We attended, different kind of gatherings there. We had a chance to visit different mosques, beautiful mosques. We had chance to visit the churches. We had the chance to visit different temples. And wonderful thing was that we had a detailed meeting with the young mayor of Batikula, who is full of energy, full of ideas, innovative mind, a person who is himself an entrepreneur, a businessman, and looking for to develop, Batikula, a better kind of beach place, better kind of, recreational place, recreational town for the people visiting Sri Lanka. So it was the most interesting one during this visit of Batikula. We had also, seen different beaches which are beautiful. This was the area even some areas was hit by the tsunami as well, but things now are recovered. Everything is back to normal. After the Batkala visit, we had a chance to visit the Eastern University of Sri Lanka, which is the big campus of Eastern University, the main campus of Eastern University of Sri Lanka. I delivered a session to the youth as well on the peace and collaboration. We talked about education, peace. It was really very interesting. We were being welcomed by the Pro Vice Chancellor of the university, who guided us and briefed us about the performance and the work of university. And we also had different kind of gatherings, youth gatherings with the people from different faith, from Buddhist side, Christian side, Muslim side, and very nice to hear that how they all are living together quite peacefully. Sri Lanka has gone through, more than 40 years civil war, which really was terrible. But after that all, now the things are very beautiful. The things are going on the in the right direction. They are doing very well. People are enjoying it. People are working hard to make their country. Journey ended at Betikula. We were being welcomed by the coordinator at Trincomalee, Mr. Kias. And so the most beautiful thing, the most beautiful welcome was this that by the deers. That was very interesting. They told that there are many deers and they are, free to move anywhere in Trincomalee. So, you know, getting off from the bus and welcomed by the uh, animals, we don't often see them, moving around free. And then again, a warm welcome and dinner in the Trincomalee town. And then we had to travel about, I guess, 40 to 45 kilometer out of Trincomalee, a small town named Kuchavelli. There was our stay, and it is also very near to the seaside, very beautiful beaches. Next day, we had a chance to meet to the chairman of the council of Kuchavelli, as well as we had a chance to offer the Juma prayers and meet the people of the area. Also came to know about how did they manage during the tsunami and after the tsunami, and how they rehabilitated their area, and how do they feel that how they are doing now. Trincomalee has, if you just Google it, Trincomalee has, a great history, especially for the Hindu religion. It is very interesting. There is a one of the oldest temple there, visited by different people from around the world, especially from the Hindu religion, but really very beautiful. We had a chance to also visit the beaches as well, the seaside area of Trincomalee, and then we had to return back to Colombo. Now, again, the journey started because it was continuously, you can say, 15 days visit started from 31st July to 14th August, but we remained just on the road, we remained on the traveling because we had to cover a lot of gatherings, a lot of meetings, a lot of seminars, a lot of conferences, a lot of walks. So we wanted it to make, as fruitful it could be. I'll come back to you with another video with some of the taken photographs edited, but this one just we thought that let's just share how the journey went on, and then the second one we can make it the edited one and share with you with some more photographs. So now the last visits were to Putlam, as well as there's a place called Chilao. Now Putlam, we had a chance to meet the mayor of Putlam, who has already visited Pakistan many times, and he's really a wonderful person, doing a lot for his community, having a lot of ideas to develop Putlam, even a better tourist town. The Bishop of Chilau was a great man. He welcomed us at his residence, and we had a wonderful discussion how the peace conditions are here in Pakistan and how the minorities are, living with peace. Because sometimes media circulates such kind of news that they make the situation horrible rather than bringing something positive. And the same situation is for the foreigners, especially a person sitting quite far does not know about the conditions locally, uh, really feels that something really very strange is happening, and people especially from the minorities are not safe, or they are not having their rights. But once you are there with the all the details and the ground realities, it is very good to have the better image. And same thing happened during the meeting with the Bishop of Chilau. He had some kind of such media reports, but once I shared all with him. He was very happy, and even we welcomed him that you are welcome to visit Pakistan. We can definitely meet the people from different communities. You can have some kind of good feedback that how the things are happening, because Pakistan is right now in the direction, uh, quite right direction, where we have done a lot for the peace. We have fought against terrorism, and we are contributing to the world peace. So definitely human rights are also quite important things what we are looking for, what we are working for. Well, concluding the story of Sri Lankan visit, I would like to just share a few things at the end. That number one thing is there, Sri Lanka is really a beautiful country. All the countries I have watched till now, I found Sri Lanka full of nature, full of beaches, full of beautiful people who are loving, caring. Hospitality is very rich, and I would highly recommend that people must visit Sri Lanka. Economically, it's quite good. You can visit a lot of places in nominal budget, and you have the people who love history. They have a lot of things to see from the history there in Sri Lanka. I have visited twice. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I loved it, and I really love to visit every year again and again to find more thing, to see more thing, to meet people again. And I'm really thankful to the organization invited me. I'm really Thankful to all the friends. I cannot name everyone here, but Dr. Deshapriya Vijatunge, as well as Mr. Jivaka, Mr. Kias, and Mr. Suresh, Mr. Ramesh, Rashida Yusuf, and all beautiful people. I really appreciate your hospitality. I appreciate kindness. I appreciate all the way you guided me throughout my visit, and you are keep welcoming me. You are keep inviting me to visit again. I'm looking forward to see you all again. Pakistan Sri Lanka friendship Zindabad. Long live Pakistan Sri Lanka friendship. Thank you very much to you all. Please do subscribe our YouTube channel, as well as you can follow us on social media on Facebook with the same name, Atiq Raja. Looking forward to see you in the next video. Thank you.